UCW down here in Michigan, and I have a wrestling school. It's called the Hall of Brawl. I have many students that constantly evolve, and I've taken students from never being in the ring to actually wrestling in front of audiences live.
And this is something, obviously, with your experience, not only in the ring, but behind the scenes, you are able to offer them a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experience. You're going to be down here in CCW, and speaking of experience and knowledge, Davey Boy Smith Jr. is going to be on the show. I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts of Davey Boy and what he meant to the business, and if you got to work with him.
As a little kid, and I knew him when his father used to wrestle British Bulldog, and he used to bring Davey around. Davey was a blonde, believe it or not. And he was a little blonde kid, skinny kid, just followed his dad on the road. I always knew that. It's like Rock, too. I seen Rock in the dressing room, skinny with a little afro, while his father, Rocky Johnson, was wrestling.
That's great. You ever see all these kids that come up and then they're able to, when they get older, get in the profession as well. And Rock making his own mark everywhere. It's just incredible. Hey, I'm going to let you get going here. I want to ask you a couple more questions to get you out of here. WrestleMania 36 is in Tampa in 2020, and you were involved in WrestleMania. I just wanted you to share your thoughts of being a part of a WrestleMania.
Oh, WrestleMania is unbelievable. It's like the greatest experience. It's not a show, it's an experience where you get a feeling, you get an aura of the building, because there's 100,000 people, 125, 90, whatever they have. And the one that I was in was with Bobby Heenan. It was in Atlantic City. It was on WrestleMania 5. And Bobby Heenan actually wrestled the Red Rooster with me coming out with Bobby Heenan. So the Red Rooster, he beat Bobby pretty quick, but I jumped in the ring and beat the hell out of him, left him down, and then after a while, Nick gets up a little bit, makes a little bit of comeback. I screwed out. Then he took my hat and he threw it to the audience. Now I'm in the back. And when I get in the back, Vince goes, hey, let's do it. We're going to do a post interview for the match. Where's your hat? I said, I lost it. He goes, no, you didn't. I watched Terry throw it to the audience. That's what he said to me. But I felt good because I wasn't a stooge,
That's great.
It's all real. Everything I'm telling you, it happened. It's all in my book, too.
That is awesome. It's just amazing. And like I said, you got to get the book, too, because there's tons of information, tons of stories, just tons of sharing. If you're a fan, if you're an old school fan, a new school fan, I mean, this guy's wrestled Bruno Sammartino, Pedro Morales, the Valiant Brothers. Anybody who's list, you can go down there, and the Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi, has wrestled that person. But one incident, I do want to ask you about a different character, and I'll let you go on this. And we'll mention CCW and then get you out of here. And thanks again for the time. You portrayed the character Kim Chee. And I always wondered this. Was the reason to put the mask on you just so people wouldn't know it was you? And what was it like working with a mask?
Well, first of all, they chose me because I was a familiar face. I was dependable. I was a good size. I looked like I could handle a giant like that. And working with a mask is very, you don't have no peripheral vision to the left or the right. You got to kind of, it's hard, but you get adjusted to it. But I kind of tell Kamala, like in Uganda, and he would do what I say. And then we try to pin the guy with the guy's stomach down instead of his back down. And we had fun with it, but that was a long run. But you know what I used to do? I used to wrestle with the Brooklyn Brawler in the first match, and then change my clothes into the Kim Chee. And then we used to go in the main event, him against Hogan, or, heavy hitting Warrior, because he was always in the top spot like that. So I'm doing double duty for about 6 years. 2 times every single night.
And the same pay, right?
No, they didn't bump me on certain things. I was well taken care of.
Yes, very good.
I'm not going to complain.
Very good, very good. All right, so CCW, Breaking Chains, will be Coral Springs Charter School Gym Saturday, October 5th. And you don't get a chance to see the Brooklyn Brawler. He's going to be in South Florida for this event. You got to check him out. It's going to be a great show. CCW always does a great job. And Steve, I'll let you leave on this. Did you have a favorite Doink the Clown?
Match?
No, I'm just saying a favorite Doink, because there were many Doinks, right? Did you have a favorite Doink? Was there anyone in particular who played Doink who was your favorite?
I played Doink one time, not one time, probably 20 times.
So then you got to be the favorite Doink, right?
Listen, you know how this happened? Vince calls me up at home. He goes, I need you to go to Calgary and wrestle Brett as Doink. And I says, I don't mind wrestling Brett, but the paint job is what I'm worried about. That's a hard paint job to do. He goes, he goes, you could, we're going to fly you to Cleveland. You're going to get the suit from Matt Bone's wife. Then we're going to fly you to Stanford. And the makeup girl's going to teach you how to do the makeup. We're going to give you everything you need. Then we're going to fly you to Calgary. And you're going to wrestle Brett for the main event. And Doink was red hot heel back then. Red hot. And the people didn't even know that it was me.
That is just awesome. And
I'm telling you, I got crazy stories, and they're all real. And you know.
that's just amazing, and that's why you wrote the book. Do you have it? Are you in the process of writing another book?
I probably will, because the more stories I think of that I left out.
You could only write so much. Mick Foley had to do that. I mean, there were stories he had, and that's why he wrote a second and a third book and all, because it was just so much. And you've had such a tremendous career. It's just amazing. Even the stories that you shared here were just tremendous. So I want to thank you for taking the time, and we will all look forward to see you down here in South Florida for Coastal Championship Wrestling, Breaking Chains on Saturday, October 5th at Coral Spring Charter School. Thank you so much, Steve.